Be good if I unmuted my mic, wouldn't it? Hello everybody, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. My name is Jack Dexterous, whatever you want to call me. And it is Tuesday, 4:26 PM on the 24th of September 2024. And today, we're back with more Disco Elysium, which I've been very much looking forward to. I had a lot of fun streaming last Thursday. I had such a good time with the game, really did. So I'm looking forward to continuing on to see where this story will take us. We're going to do some more investigating for another hour or so. We're going to keep going. I just wanted to give a quick shout out as well to IRL Quail and Pilsening for the follow. Thank you guys so much. And on that, Milo with the 10-month sub as well. Thank you, Milo. Good to see you, buddy. It's been like 15 minutes, Milo. I've missed you, man. And you, Fel, good to see you back, buddy. How you doing? How are you doing? It's been a while. It's been about a month since we've last chatted. Oh my god, things are going good. That is what I want to hear. I was gonna say it must be around 8 AM for you, right? In the land of Canada. How have things been for you, man? Have you started your new job? Oh no, you're not in Canada now, right? Did you say you moved to San Francisco for work? Has that all gone through? Was it San Francisco? American cities are lost on me. It's 8:30. Oh, it is San Francisco. I got it right. God, my memory is still intact. Works good. I'm glad, man. I'm really glad. Yeah, normally the initial progresses can be quite long and busy, but I'm glad that you've settled in. Okay, what happened last time? We spoke to the British woman in the flower shop, that is correct. We spoke to the racist French lorry driver, and now we could maybe engage with whatever's going on over here. There's some kind of discussion. Work is a basic human right. You're taking food from our mouths. Let's just sit down and talk this out. Okay, so what is going on here? They threw you into the fray. That's how it's got to be. Straight into the fire and out of the pan. You'll be good, you fell. You're going to settle in much quicker that way, and then things will just become like second nature. I am doing very well, though. Thank you for asking. I was definitely in the post-trail slump after finishing Kuro. And obviously Kai comes out in like 2 days, right? But I'm not going to be playing it, so I've muted everything on Twitter. I'm going to try and avoid spoilers as much as humanly possible. And just play as blind as I can.
In the traffic jam.
But for now, we're going to keep going on
machine is
with Disco Elysium.
Such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Okay. What kind of stickers
The
and insignia?
driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the back
back
seat?
end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Okay.
A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Yelmdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Alright.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Oh, it's his. It's his stuff. How have you been outside of work, though, you fell? Things been good? I hope you've managed to settle into your new place.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of
more
who
XP.
he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Yeah, he is pretty proud of it. We don't want any racists here, but I feel like it's inevitable. Okay. Foreign car. Okay. We're going to have a little run around here, and then we'll go back up.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island.
That monument,
pointing toward the
sorry,
sea.
is
It
really
looks
cool.
as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with
I really
the aid
like that.
of numerous ropes and rods.
That looks so cool, actually, as a monument. It's a nice place. Parts of the city are beautiful. Other parts, not so much. Sounds like you're describing every British city possible as well. Have you been here before, man? Still working through documentation. Yeah, hopefully. Yo, social security numbers, all the fun stuff, eh? Background checks, making sure you've not been in prison, I imagine, all the fun stuff. The UK's nice. I think the UK definitely gets sold short because I think a lot of British people are very cynical. So when people make fun of our country, we join in. All things considered, I like the UK. It's very beautiful. Depending on like when you go or where you go. Sorry, some areas of this country are gorgeous. Lake District, the peaks, the countryside in the UK is unparalleled. Is unmatched, and I'll stand by that fact. I think our countryside is gorgeous. When the airport staff ask if you're a terrorist, yeah, those kind of questions.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads,
Philippe
I
III.
am Philip III, the Squanderer,
Oh, Philip, even
the
not Philippe.
greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
Father of Philip the Insane. That's kind of a weird thing.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Son of the opulent, father of the insane. What did the king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
What way?
He blew through the whole national treasury,
That's kind of
starting
fucked
the
up.
decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
He blew through the whole treasury, but
His
how though?
own
What did he spend his money on?
maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy
Okay.
during the anti-centennial revolution, an end
the end.
to his family line and the
Okay.
monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
The voiceover guy in this game has such a good voice. You're living in a pretty sketchy part of town though, so lots of homeless people. Yeah, that's not too nice. Just remember to stay safe and look after yourself, right? I mean, I know you will do anyway, but it's always good to be reassured, right? Just do it. I know you will. How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry,
Very
armor,
nice.
and various chalices.
Alrighty.
He called it the Sol Aurum.
Sol
obscene.
Aurum.
There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Imagine sleeping on gold-dipped feathers.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Oh, the necktie's talking to us again. I would like to sleep on gold, hustler style. The king is the king and he could do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. Deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what
You
now?
see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
A snorter of nose candy. That should have been the king's title. Realistically, the guy probably lost all his wealth from food delivery services. True. I mean, yeah. If you're a king, just Uber Eats everything. Have you played this game, Ufel? Have you played Disco Elysium? It's been really fun so far. The first stream last Thursday was really good. Okay, well, I know what cocaine is. This is a lot to process. So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie. Okay, where is he buried
Beneath
now?
the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by
Oh,
the
shit.
revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
When was this, though?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century
Okay.
revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue.
Okay.
If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored the
Some
monument?
years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the
Okay.
poorest part
Makes
of the
sense.
city.
You haven't, so you have no idea what's going on. Alright, well, TLDR, we're a cop who woke up in a hotel, very, very drunk and hungover. Me and my partner, Kim Katsuragi, who is from another area in this game, another precinct, have been tasked on a mission to solve a murder. I believe it was like a security guard has been like lynched, and they were hung on a tree, and that's pretty much where we got to last stream. We were very much like taking it all in. The game's been quite fun because when you go around talking to people, your character's sort of mental state kind of talks back to him.
The statue is
so
supposed to capture the moment.
It can
was
be quite
blown
fun.
apart,
It can be quite
like
fun so far.
An instant frozen in time. A rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Sounds like a detective game. I guess I don't actually really know myself. Like an action, like an ARPG maybe. I don't know how much action is in this game though. So far, not been anything. I think I would say like a detective sort of story, like a visual detective storytelling game more than anything. I don't really think there's much combat. So, well, there hasn't been so far. A lot of it is dialogue, it's very dialogue heavy, which I love. So that's brilliant. So funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and
Yeah, well, I'm
thought
different.
leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Nah, I don't really think he
Not
gives a
that
fuck,
he
does
ever
he?
did in life either.
Alright, we're moving on. Okay. There's something over here too. What is this? Bold slogan Humanox. Oh, something here. Yellow. Take. White tank top. Okay. Oh, money. 1.2 real. Who are you?
The small, wrinkled woman does not
Pale
greet you.
driver.
She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and the photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire.
Okay.
Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Our Inland Empire. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Oh, God. Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
Wait,
Oh.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
What?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Oh, okay. That's kind of weird. Can I talk to Kim
Yes.
about that? Tell me about the case. I think you should know. I want to talk to you. No, okay. We'll leave for now. Okay. So we don't... Physical instrument. Work it. Does this give us anything? -1 suggestion. 1 conceptualize. We'll put the tank top on because that's just much better. We're looking fabulous right now. All right, let's go. Oh, there's some money here. Give me that money. All right, what is going on here then, eh?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Okay. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man of his side. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
This guy's voice. The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I? Yes. No. No, of
Good.
course we're not.
We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
I think that makes sense.
His manner of speaking
I mean,
is
of course it
wooden,
makes sense.
the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Little blanket on. It does feel very robotic what this guy's doing, though. Regardless, we've got some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like,
Okay.
why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
Call me mañana. The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbour too. What is a strike? Who are all these stride breakers? What exactly is your goal here? I want to go to the harbour too.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here.
I know nothing about a murder.
Alright.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Yeah. Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Yeah.
Right to work!
He
It's
shakes his
shameful.
large fist.
Cops doing nothing.
Oh, never mind.
You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure, why not?
I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Oh, Kim, come on, Kim.
Let us work!
Where are
Honest
all these
men
strike
and women
breakers?
with
Or
rights
who are them?
to work, to be useful,
Who are they?
not toys for corporate interests. We
Okay.
came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No.
I mean, yeah,
they
maybe.
follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were.
Given a job to do!
Okay.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with
Yeah.
this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you?
He's just very odd. Curiosity. Gotta figure this out, this strike miss. Routine. Thought you looked really familiar for a second there.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your
We're all
background.
workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I really don't drink, but work has taken. Wait, hang on.
Worked at Territorial.
Territorial.
Uh-huh.
Not right now.
It was a long time ago.
He's losing interest.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open.
やるじゃない
Try to get in
よ
through
し
the
ゃ
secretary's office.
Oh, Avi,
Door's
thank you
locked.
so much.
The guards
Oh
blocked
my god,
the way to the
five
access
months,
panel.
Avi. Jesus. Thank you so much. It's going good, man. How are you doing? Good to see you back here.
And I
Played
don't
some
mean
Disco
the scrawny
Elysium this
mess
time.
punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer. Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminoles guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by.
Oh, it's him. Okay.
The access panel is right behind him.
I've been good though, Avi. Been super busy, but
Bad.
that's just kind of life
Standing
at the
on a
moment,
narrow
really.
bridge,
I
he's
hope
got a
you've been good as well.
strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
He's trained.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're
Wait.
workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in, like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually.
It's interesting.
Or get drunk.
So they've
Leave
got a
the button
killer.
unguarded. Then
Is that at least that's what this guy
charge.
says? The man rubs his jaw, a perfect lightly bearded square wedge. Doing good, been busy as you know, but now most of that stuff's done, so start to relax. That's good. Relaxing is important. I'm gonna leave. Okay. Actually, let me do the other option.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we
Wait.
have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Okay, wait, let's have a look. Wait, he's wearing like a shirt, right? And the buttons look very tight. And then he's wearing like worker overalls.
His shirt is far too small
Yeah.
and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new
He
clothes?
ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air.
Interesting.
The
Okay.
clothes are obviously not his.
Not his. Did he get them from the guy he killed? We'll have to check.
Silence is the answer.
We will have to
There's
check.
something off here, but he won't say what.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna leave now. We're gonna pick up this money on the floor because we like money. And this is the guy.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for.
Hey,
from time to
Zaraffle, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you on this Tuesday afternoon. What exactly is a
A
scab?
kind of a worm. Content with mere survival.
Okay.
They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on, where did they even come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them
Gotta
much.
be bloody stupid, freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared
Personally,
of.
I'd rather beg than Scab. If
Okay.
the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
He tried talking to them.
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Yeah, true. He definitely does seem to be doing it
Big guy.
on purpose.
He means the leader of the scabs.
Yeah, I'm a scab, poor and downtrodden. Wave your fist, right to work. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop Scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure we'll never get its souls. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
That's funny. I'm a bit short of money right now. Can you give me some
Sure
of it?
thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Yeah, let's try and catch it. Why not?
The coin narrowly
Boo.
slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Wait, hang on. I feel like we've missed a dialogue option there. Lieutenant Kitsurigi picks up the coin and hands it to you. What the voice said there was different.
I'm really sorry, friend. Fritz nearby. Get some Nosafed. Good stuff. Helps against heart attacks, too.
Okay, that was weird. I need to know what's behind these gates.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't
Does that mean you
operate
can
in
let me
that
through the
capacity.
gate?
I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants
Okay.
itself.
That's
If
interesting.
it's so simple, Why
Yeah.
did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I can just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Well, there's the killer.
Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again, and you
Okay.
enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Gotcha. So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best
Sarcasm on
Measurehead in
point, as
physical
always.
confrontation,
Yeah, no.
or you could convert to his Semini supremacist worldview, or maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him?
Not yet, no.
Mm.
He's incredibly strong.
Oh, well, thank you. Call me Manana. We're saving me. Have any of the scabs
Jean-Luc
tried?
himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough
Okay.
intuition.
Alright, got
Sure.
another thing. What was the strike
You
about
know,
anyway?
serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike.
Yeah.
Return once you've met the union boss
Okay.
and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, so we need to go meet the union boss somewhere. Okay, well, we are going to have a wander up here. In case of strike, press button behind guard. Okay. I kind of want to talk with him. I don't want to fight him.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Okay.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
She just repeated exactly what he said.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing, size him up first. That's my authority speaking.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, ham sandwich. You are not in danger.
I'm a ham sandwich.
Because you are not a threat to me.
Fucking ham sandwich. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbour. We don't have time to get into this now.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he was smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Because of all the smell, the alcohol. Yeah, you're right. I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbour.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the...
Is this guy okay? The fuck is he talking about?
Reigning.
The Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders. So he's referring to himself as that, right? And then I'm the ham sandwich.
Show him the ham still got it.
Oh my god, no. Authority, stop.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
It does a bit. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I'm the police. Now I need you to comply. The race stuff is unimportant. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Alright. Oh, always with the racists in this game so far. There's a common theme.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You
Okay.
dominated lesser cultures,
Yeah.
like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers.
Okay.
But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I mean, the bottom line seems fair enough. Everyone's pretty sad nowadays. We're all going through stuff, all right? The world ain't what it used to be, and pop culture's pretty cool. I like how eugenics is first on his list. Exactly. The way he talks about things is just so funny. I don't know, man. Eugenics is straight. Like, out of all the other things, like electricity.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
Babe.
It is, baby. Yeah, you know it.
I love how the portrait of the woman just has him standing behind her. It's kind of
There's a
creepy.
button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Come on, I need you just to move about 20 centimeters back. Push him out the way. You're right about this. No, I just need you to let me go to the harbor. I'm gonna leave this for now. I've still got other stuff I need to do. I haven't even seen the fucking body yet. And I'm worried that if I do something wrong there, because I did not spec my character to be a physical specimen. Okay, so we've kind of looked at things around here. We spoke with you. I think you're new, right?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Tommy Lahom. The man mutters to himself.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet.
Oh, no worries, you fell. Thank you so much for
Hey
stopping
there.
by. It's been a pleasure as always to chat with you and see you again. Have a lovely day at work, and I'm sure I will see you again soon, my friend. Hey there. I'm the law.
You sure are, my man.
What's
The
going on?
jam, my man. It's
What's
a
the jam?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating.
Yep.
All around clusterfuck.
Pretty big clusterfuck.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days
Oh, he's a truck
days
driver. Okay.
upon days.
How long have you been
Feels
there?
like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
So they're trying to get into the docks, but because of the scabs, they're not being able to get through.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be here for the whole
So
week.
tell
A
me,
week's a long fucking time.
What do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me about this strike. Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know
Okay.
that.
He wasn't a
All
driver.
accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here.
I'm gonna lean back
Keep
a little
him busy.
bit. Oh, this is nice.
It's easy to see he's telling the
Yeah.
truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
What were you busy with?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Yeah. Care to spare some change?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Fair.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
I want to tell them whatever I want. Tell me
like-
more about the strike.
Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What is
Some
the
pretty
union,
wild
Mando?
stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like
Oh.
a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay, so someone from Wild Pines. A company rep. Okay.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them. but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
I feel like that's the. I feel like that's a lot of views of people with business. Like, you don't blame them, but you're not on their side. No one is.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
I like that, Tommy.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Authority going hard.
Relax. He's merely joking.
You're under arrest. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Okay.
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's interesting. The truck doesn't look like something that you would be shipping fucking sports gear in.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands.
Yeah.
This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Wonder if I could have bought if I had enough money.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
I got
The
a
man
question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What do you see in his eyes? Oh my god, I'd love to. We're flipping it.
Ease into it.
Ooh.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
I feel like he's probably. Well, he's not. So he's not trying to get laid. He's very. Every time he talks about how long he's been waiting, he gets a bit sad. He's obviously got a family. Man, you look sad. What's going on? Hey, Tommy, spill the beans. What's troubling you? My man, I want to know about your soul. I want to. We gotta go, Tommy. Man, what's troubling you?
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
What? How's that bad? I'm just trying to be friendly, bro.
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn, it really is hard to talk, man to man.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Tommy, I hope we get to talk again, bro. You're a good egg. You're a good egg. Okay. Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement. Oh shit.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
Okay. There's so many people to talk to. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Maybe a sea monster. Alright, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go have a look at the body, alright? Oh yeah, we haven't got a bag.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Ooh. Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox.
Oh my
also.
god, I thought similar to the instance with the Thai talking to me. I thought that was like I thought that was gonna be the the fucking the mailbox talking to me, but it's just what's graffitied on it. Oh, that was funny. I made myself laugh. Anyway, all right, let's put these back. All right, cool. Now we plod on again. I feel you, mail
The
collection
mail
box.
collection box seems
Oh!
cathartic. Thankful even. So do you.
That
You
would have
shut
healed.
up. Then
that
you
he-
swallow.
That healed my morale. That's funny. Okay, leave. All right, cool. Hey, little girl.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's
Okay.
inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
It's cold. You're cold. Can I help in some
Kind
way?
of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Should I have a word with the store
Oh,
owner, maybe?
no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Okay. Can you be at
I
school?
do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up.
Yeah.
You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Good to hear that it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Mhm.
I feel like I should have dug deeper into that, but still. What is the crime business?
Fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like
Okay.
that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what a crime is. Okay, I get it. Crime only gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman.
Okay. Oh. Maybe I should have had, if I had my badge here.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. Nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. It's a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important to police work anyway. It's your points to your head.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. Not head, child. Heads.
Oh shit.
Isn't that very dangerous?
Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Oh, she's right.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm gonna do something now. Come on.
The girl
Ooh!
keeps her hands folded.
Let's go.
Hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why'd you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. Oh, shit.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You heard me. Hands up. It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Ooh, you bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints. It's super simple. Yeah.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She's not impressed. Wow. I worked hard
She
for that one,
actually
Annette.
is impressed.
Oh,
This
wow,
is
never
more
mind.
like a defensive reflex.
One more? But I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few... That's probably not the right thing to say. Do better. Let's play a
You're
game.
quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't.
I'm also sad and my head
I'm
hurts.
sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying
Okay.
on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar. There's something you're missing.
What are you missing? What does feel familiar?
You have absolutely no idea.
No.
Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Put skill points into suggestion to open this white check. Alright, see you around. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of books here. A book about pate. But you don't really understand, nor does it seem important. Okay, right. I could spend the whole stream just talking to the people, but we really should go and have a look at this body.
Old call box with
Oh, it's a
a
call
matrix
box.
of push buttons lists
Oh my
all
God.
the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Holy shit. There's 12 options here. Alright. That's a later thing. Alright, I want to see what's going on here. Here we go. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, first of all, what the fuck are these kids doing here?
Kuno's got this.
Oh, he's throwing rocks.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh my god. Lol.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno.
Kuno. Me for real, Milo. I feel you, bro. Look at him. What a kid, man. This is literally me. Hey, kid, a word.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Jesus Christ. They're throwing rocks at a fucking hung body.
Love it in the dick.
Jesus. Holy shit.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two
Well, I
black
wonder-
holes and
I
his
say I
jaw is
wonder.
twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if he's trying to break free from the empire of his body. If I just tell them to stop, I feel like he's just gonna keep doing it because he's a kid.
The kid is obviously high.
He's high, alright. Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Yeah.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
They're referring to themselves in the third person. Bro, Kuno is an ugly kid, though. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
I see what you mean, but we've got a little choice
Just
here.
take it easy.
The language these kids are using,
Pure
pure
unfettered.
unfettered id. There will be no
yeah.
reasoning with those creatures.
So we can't reason with them. Hey, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
You kids'
The
siblings.
fuck are you talking about?
Joey, fucking hell. He's so British.
Fucking us, Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Jesus Christ. These kids are fucking loony.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Jesus. Gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
Alright.
It's always Kuno, never I.
Yeah.
Clearly the kid's using the third person perspective as
why.
a shield.
Is it like a mental thing? This could be similar to Ren in Trails, perhaps. Hmm? You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation, huh?
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Hooked on
The
the
boy
book.
knows he has an addictive personality. Admirable insight for his age.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
It's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Jesus Christ.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
What the fuck is
Take
going
the
on?
lane, Kuno! Somebody, please!
This is a fucking fever trip. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across mountains.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Appeal to his reason. This is a red check and it can't be retried. 6 always wins, 1 always loses. Low. Are you high right now? Who put you up to this? Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you now.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Okay.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Be logical, kid. So we need authority. Someone put you up to
You
this.
put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Yeah, true, but that kid's throwing rocks at a fucking body.
Listen to your friend.
Ugh. Jesus. No, which one was Gart again? Oh, Gart was the dude in the bar, right? He was the barkeep.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass. No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
I can't really do much.
Fucking
I won't go through all the
logical.
options though, yeah.
Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno! Help! Misters, help!
Eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his
Alright.
genitals! If you don't help
Okay.
Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I may as well try. We can try the shutdown. Physical. I don't know. Am I just gonna fucking punch him? Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. I mean, it would be kind of funny to punch the fucker, but it's a 28% chance, so we're gonna do it. Oh, I think it worked. Oh my god.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
Just fucking wailed on him. The disoriented 12-year-old. Shit, I don't know what got into me. You made me do this. You did this to yourself. Yeah, isn't that kind of what he said, right? I think we can have a normal conversation, right? Am I now, Kuno? What's this? Who's doing a 6 charade now? It's got to be 3 or 4.
No, officer. You did this. Get yourself together.
Nah, came up. Nah, bro.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
Okay, pig.
Something happened. The punch
If
made
this
him calm.
act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd planned.
Yeah, true.
Kuno
We did suck
knows
him
to
one.
respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's
Right.
dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
Okay, so his dad's
The
violent.
creature behind the fence has fallen ominously
Yeah.
silent. Only her eyes are alive.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Empathy made him respect you. Gives me a +1 chance. About the crime scene, your kids play in this yard. The body.
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Why was I not able to ask the question?
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was? Do you know how he got up there? Have you seen anything suspicious? More on this.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Alright.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything?
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
The popo phone. You seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
You know how
Probably
I got up there?
climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see
You
it
heard
happen?
Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Alright, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesco, or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
So he's just lying through his
There
teeth.
is no
but...
Night City anywhere.
Yeah.
That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Where's Night
Kuno
City?
gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Ugh.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
More on this
You're
later.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Shall we punch you again, kid? Let's try empathy.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too.
Legendary
This is where
failure.
he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Fuck no! What are you, fucking mentally handicapped?
Kuno, they've almost made you a snitch now.
Ease off, see? Kuno always takes the bullet over the hammer.
He nods big boy style.
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
Okay. I've got a lot.
You're dreaming, pig. That's not how this shit works.
There's so many dialogue options to run through. It's crazy.
Don't expect anything to change.
Okay, so he respects me a little.
Dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
Jesus.
The fuck about it?
Oh, I've already asked that one.
Get lost.
About the crime
Right,
scene.
pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, well we're gonna
Kuno
leave for
doesn't
now.
fucking care.
That kid is psychotic. Right. Hello, body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Disgusting.
You seem to be holding your breath.
I'm gonna
A
throw up,
cargo
aren't I?
belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The
Yeah.
body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
There's no way. Oh God, why is it so
Active
bad?
decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Yeah, there's no way we make
The
it.
smell
yeah, of course,
is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected.
Ooh,
More fever
disgusting.
than odor.
Disgusting.
fills
Oh,
your
that must be
crushing
horrible.
you from within.
We're just gonna throw up. Gross.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Hang on one sec. Let me just double check something. Okay, cool. Back to the game.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Oh shit, God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Alright, where do we get it?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Oh, yeah, of course.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Okay. Let's go to the Fritz store then. We have been there. Oh wait, do we have a level up? No, we're 5 points off leveling up. Okay. We've got the handkerchief now. Get ammonia from the gardener or the Fritz store. It'll make it easier. Okay, let's go to the gardener. Hello.
Hello again, officer.
Just
How
got
are
some
things?
salts.
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff.
That's very kind of her, though. Okay, so we have the ammonia. That's that part of the quest done. Back to the body. The music in this game is so good, like the atmosphere. I think I said this last time. I'm gonna have a little look around though. What is in here?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Oh.
There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there is something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
Extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds special significance. I don't know, it's just a hunch. We get the lock
could
open.
try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Alright, let's go back to the Whirling in Rags as well. What's this? It's got like an R. The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon. Alright. I don't really want to talk to these little shits for a while. Kids' ladder's rickety but climbable.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Hang on. My Twitch chat on the app kind of fucked up a little bit there. There we go. We back. We so back.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
So we've got
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't
It's
I?
not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others.
Oh, shit, okay.
200 kilograms.
Alright, so number 7 might be the big guy who's got the shirt on, who was leading the scabs, because he's heavier.
8.
Potentially.
And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Way off, way. Same guy's going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Number 7, a heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people?
That's
one
the
carrying
thing I was
the
also
other
like the other one, yeah.
Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Yeah, 100 kg carrying another 100 kg seems right. 200 kg is heavy.
200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
It could have been an extremely obese person, Drew. Maybe it was a giant. One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe there was a physically impressive strongman in there.
Yeah.
Someone who wanted to impress their
Who
peers.
could it be? Maybe the carrier wanted to impress the peers. Maybe the victim refused to walk on his own to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
You mean a display of athletic ability meant to belittle the victim? A local champion carrying the intruder alone? I can see it. Anyway, the others?
Number 41.
A woman? Or a kid?
Don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
An aberration? One soul is smoother than the other.
Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
A drummer? That's stupid. So one of the people looking for... Don't say anything. Just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for
I don't
want to
make him... I don't want to make him feel silly, alright? Me and Kim are homies. We're homies.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
See, I'm so empathetic. I'm
Perhaps
so good.
It could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
Oh.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
No, Tommy. It can't be Tommy. Tommy was the only other driver we spoke to. And there was the racist guy as well. Yeah. Okay. How old do you think
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
That is true.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. Isn't it strange to have your assumptions confirmed like this? This is what someone whispering suggestions in your ear would like you to feel. The lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly, it seems like your tie is alive again. Whispering. No. Screaming into your ear.
Oh, God.
What? Without being content? What are you? Mild to moderately disabled? That doesn't feel like something you should do. Live a little. Everything on the damn crime scene fits like a glove. You should get shit-faced on this damn crime scene.
I like how vivid my interior is, but maybe we could do something that doesn't involve getting drunk. I'll find a way to get drunk on this scene. I swear to God I will.
Oh yeah, baby! Fuck this place up!
That's not going to happen. I'm not letting him make it into one of his tasks. Know your limits, Thai creature.
Detective?
Everything fits. We should celebrate by getting absolutely under the hammer. I'm experiencing a mild malfunction, Lieutenant. Something to do with my tie. It'll pass. Can you hold on for a moment?
The lieutenant looks at you curiously. A beat passes in silence. The wind blowing. The cargo belt squeaking. The lieutenant doesn't understand what's happening right now. You're twisting at your tie, looking sweaty even by your standards.
Oh,
he needs to say something.
I agree. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have them confirmed just yet.
Okay.
Do you see anything else?
That is everything for now. Okay. I leveled up though. Okay. So I can't level up the points, but I can put more stuff in. I put a point in empathy. I like being empathetic. Alright, open the trash container was the new part. A key key. What's in here though? Anything? Ooh. Magnesium. Oh, a winch.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the
Yeah.
panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
A bomb.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Okay. Okay, can I, first of all, can I come around here? No, I can't, okay. Oh. Oh. A pig head. Oh. Okay, let's go left to right. Emptitude of magnesolam magnesium supplement. Can I actually get there? Not really. Okay, well I'm on the roof right now. The door's gonna collapse soon. Ah, so this is like a higher level. Okay, what's this? Postcard, grand. Okay. I don't think we could do anything else while we're up here. Ooh. There's some floating money though. Okay, what's up? There's a little balcony over here. Oh, okay, so that's where the... Half full of rainwater. Alright. Let's go back down though. We got the postcard. I guess that's what we wanted to get from up there. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone is taking narcotics here.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective.
Okay.
However, but that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
Ah, so I'm guessing the dialogue there is different because I went up the ladder first. Like, if I hadn't gone up the ladder, he would have pointed us to tell us to go up there. So, that the kid uses. Okay. Post says get out of the way or get fucked up. Money. Okay, so the kids use that. Okay, that's good to know. So, the kids have another way in. Okay, cool. Right, let's go get the key.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies.
I want to go talk to the Whirly and Rags guy. Oh, hello.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
2 hours?
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Oh, rum and lemonade. Rum and lemonade is so good. I'm not going to be
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Ugh, don't lick
What
it.
happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
Oh, I got a quest to actually booze up. Alright. I don't really have an option then. Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings lined up on the hillside, like sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years in 39. The project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate of hepatitis B-infested slum. Ooh. So. Hangover feels really bad. You have to take the edge off. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, or equip it, and the magic will happen by its own. Alright. Hello?
On the counter, rolled out
wild
of his open
pines.
hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Let's try waking him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane.
Look at this.
Rip the buildings from the earth.
This is an order. I am the law. No words, just a primordial scream. We could just scream. Oh, Yereki, hi. Pokecatch. If you wanna, yeah, there you go. The Twitch chat has got it for you. So if you wanna get your Poke journey started, if you do ! Poke start, you can choose your starter Pokemon, and then below the stream you can see in the about section. There will be the little like widget which will tell you how much Pokemon you've got. I don't know if you get given any Pokeballs to start, so you'll have to check. But next time that there's a Pokemon and you try and Pokecatch it, it will say whether you have Pokeballs or not. And then if you don't have any, if you do the I'll type it out as well just so you can see. So if you do the like Pokemart, Pokeball, then space 5. And then it can purchase, and then you can catch from there. So it's pretty handy. So it's pretty cool. So now that you've done that and your Poke journey has started, you can catch any Pokemon that pops up, and this will also work in all other streams that use the Pokemon community game as well. So yeah, enjoy. It's good fun. It's a nice little thing to do while you're just chilling and watching a stream.
Why the yelling man?
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around.
Congratulations. You've seen the
Ooh,
future.
sugar.
Now, if you excuse me again.
It's so cool. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, the Pokemon thing's really cool. The community game is super, super fun. There's also a Discord for it as well, where you can get like a daily reward. So you can get like loot, you can get Pokemon, Pokeballs, money. It's pretty fun.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
That's interesting.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment.
True.
For one, I could get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say. Thank God, no.
Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out...
He's really out.
Really out. No corpses. No mausoleums.
Just quality time.
Quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone.
Sounds alright
You
to
can
me.
never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
We
the
are
organization of the strike.
the workers, the union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You mean there's no leader?
Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
So maybe we'll look for Everard. Guys came early to quote the garden. Only one more person to quote now, then I'm good to go for a new patio. Hey, nice. So how many of you had all together then? You must have had quite a fair few of people come around. Or people to, like, check it. That's the third set. Thinking 4's is good. Yeah, I think 4 would be good. Yeah, why are you sleeping?
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was.
Okay. How many have they all been given like different prices, Milo, or are they all kind of similar in their like estimates? About the dead body in the yard, that's true.
Yeah. What about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
What? That's kind of ominous. Is that actually things that have happened?
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead. You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook.
Okay. So some trouble brewing. Between 2 to 3k. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's a lot of work, so you wanna pay for the proper people, right? I always see horror stories of like landscaping people.
So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
So they think, so what he's sort of insinuating here is that the person who was hung was a killer. Okay.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Okay, and this guy's gave me a weird vibe, but they're cheap. I mean, if they give you a weird vibe, probably not worth going for them, right? Alright, let's get this key.
You? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Okay.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. Okay, so we've got the keys. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the front. And we will call it there for a day. There we go. Ah, you made it just as I'm about to end, Kane. What's going on, brother? Have you been at work? I'm guessing you've been at work. Okay, so we'll get to here. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, yeah, okay. It's raining now as well, which is not the best. You've been cooking. Oh, yeah, you've got this week off, haven't you? Yeah, of course. I completely forgot. I hope you've been enjoying the week off so far, though. Alrighty. We're saving there. 90-minute stream. I think that's kind of the perfect length for Disco Elysium. I think anything longer would drag. I think 90 minutes is perfect. Perfect length. Oh, and it's very vibey. I like it. Although we got shouted at by some little shit kids today, and then I punched one of them. In-game, of course. So the investigation is going on. I am kind of curious now. So the person who's hanging in the background has clearly been killed, obviously, but it's the reason why. And so far it seems to be suggesting that they were also a killer themselves. So he was probably brought in as security to do stuff between the Scabs and the Union, is what I'm thinking. But we'll have to see next time where we continue off. We're going to be opening this bin at the start of next time to see whatever is left in there. We'll have to go from there. We might be wearing the same shirt. Yeah, maybe we are. Which one am I wearing? Cold Steel. We got Cold Steel on today. So maybe tomorrow I'll wear another one. Which one? I think I've got the Sky one ready. We can do that. Anyway, guys, YouTube, Twitch, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. We had quite a few new people dropping by today. And also, Avi and Milo, thank you so much for the subs. And as I mentioned at the start, IRL Quail and Pilsening, thank you so much for the follow. As well as Yureki, thank you so much as well for joining in. And I hope you enjoy playing Pokemon Community Game. But guys, yeah, we're going to call it there. If you're on YouTube, I stream on Twitch every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Come say hi. And we end with the follow from Yureki. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All the support from everybody is really amazing. And I hope you guys are enjoying Disco Elysium so far. But until next time, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a lovely, lovely start to your week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.